What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about the process that guys go through to fall in love with a woman, okay? And I think a lot of the time, a lot of women lose the guy in the beginning, and this other area I'm going to talk about, but we're going to go through the whole thing real fast so you understand how a guy's mind unfolds. Now, before we even get into it, if you can, please subscribe below. Just click that red button. Go in the description, get my free 254-page ebook. Again, absolutely free. We go over all the things in my videos in that book. And finally, if you want to support me in everything I do and grow this community, make sure to click on my Patreon. I will love you forever. Seriously, it would mean the world to me. Just click it and look at it. That would mean the world to me, okay? So with that being said, how does the male mind unfold, and how does he go from meeting you to falling in love? What's the process? First off, which I say in all my videos, the main job of every organism, the main goal is to survive and replicate. And every single thing will fall under one of those categories. Okay, so example, let's say we're gonna start now. You walk in front of the guy, he checks you out, he looks at you. And when he sees your body, or usually when a guy looks at a girl, he scans her from here all the way down, right? He scans her. Now, the reason he's scanning her is for the replication process, right? Now, when a guy knows he likes boobs, a guy knows he likes hips, a guy knows he likes a symmetrical face. But why? Now, of course, we don't think of it. But when the guy's like, oh my God, boobs, when a guy stares at a woman's breast or her butt or her hips or her legs or again her symmetry, it's childbearing cues, or her youth even. It shows a guy that this girl has childbearing cues, that she has a much better chance of handling or of giving birth to this child and having the kid than someone who doesn't have the symmetry or the body for it. Now, of course, we're a lot different than back then, and the chimp brain is still active, like it's still a driving force behind what men do, but we are a lot different nowadays. But back then, when you didn't have the high success rate of birth, and you didn't have the high success rate of survival and things like that, your brain over the hundreds of thousands of years developed this, okay? So when the guy's scanning a woman's body, he doesn't know why he's looking at it, but it's for replication purposes. He's looking at boobs to see a childbearing cue. He's looking at breasts, or her hips, childbearing cue, so on and so forth. So the attraction process starts with replication. The idea when he's looking at you, he's like, damn. Now, for the survival aspect of it, men especially are very status envy. When I say survival, I don't mean like, living forever or trying to survive. While that is the aspect of it, but you do raise your chances of survival when you're accepted, when you become part of a tribe, when you have the higher status and people look up to you, things like that. So what falls in this category is the things like red flags, assets versus liabilities. Are you a cool enough? Like, the reason a guy wants to get with the hot girl is because what we associate with hotness, like success, status. Just like a Lamborghini, like I said in my other video. A Lamborghini looks really, really nice, so it's status, and it's lure is all the way up here. It's big bucks, big bang, everything, bam, 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 right? Women are the same way. When a guy wants to get with an attractive woman, not only because of the replication beauty process of it, but when he does, she's scarce. She has social proof. She has value in his eyes, at least, right? She might not even have real value, or maybe no guys are chasing her, right? But for the most part, when we sense a beautiful woman, for the survival aspect of it, she, when you're hot, we associate it with, success and, social proof, high value, all those kind of things. So a guy's going to chase that. So let's say you get the guy. Where would it go from there? The guy is automatically going to start testing you. He's going to see if you're clingy. He's going to see if you're needy. Again, these are all red flags. The guys need to know these things. He's going to test if you have the assets versus liabilities. What can you offer him? Do you have the resource, or he actually should have the resources, but do you have the services? Like, how good are you to him? Are you letting him be a provider? Are you letting him satisfy you? Are you letting him be in his masculine energy? Now, when you pass these things, this is where I think, well, actually, I think a lot of women fail a little bit there too. But this is where I think a lot of women fail. A lot of women fail in the beginning on attracting the guy, having the survival and replication aspects, you know, the looks and the traits. Like I said, high value, social proof, things like that. But after that, I think a lot of women fail here. And once you kind of get the guy, I don't mean that as boyfriend, girlfriend. I just mean like, you know, you're a dating option. A lot of women tend to fail because, you know, once he has you, he's scanning out for other women. That's just how it is. Why would you put all your eggs in one basket? For both sexes, like, you should not be putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping to get with this person when, again, our emotions are always in place of this. But logically, if there's better out there, why not get better? Now, and I don't mean that, I know it sounds wrong, and I know there's always going to be better out there, right? But I just mean in terms of, like, why not get just the most bang for your buck? And I know that sounds bad, but that's just how guys think. A guy's not going to commit to a girl if he knows he can get back. Oh shit, hold on everybody, we're good, hold on. Oh my god, we almost died. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we almost died there. Oh man, we good. Hey, it's gonna fall off again, but you know what, fuck it, we raw dog this anyway. Very rude, disrespectful right there. That shit was just falling off while I'm trying to make a video. You know, a guy, like I say all the time, a guy won't commit if you don't have those survival aspects. Like if you're not the right one for him, and if there's another woman. So he's gonna start scanning, and when he starts scanning, that's when women start losing that survival aspect, the social proof, the value, and things like that, because she gets her real emotions and feelings come out, her insecurity. She starts getting jealous, she starts getting clingy, some start getting needy. They start worrying, they start chasing, they start, when a guy pulls away, they follow, all these kind of things. But if you can hold that out while at the, which I explain this in all my books and videos, if you can hold out and pull back on that, and the guy's gonna see that, and when he's out there and he's like, okay, you know what, she actually is not, even when he's looking, and there might be better, when he sees like, holy shit, like this woman isn't chasing, she's the real deal, she knows her worth, that's why she isn't chasing, she probably has a lot of guys after her and things like that, then that's when he comes back and he's like, okay, you know what, you're the real deal. Now this isn't orbiting, because you guys aren't together, right? Or you guys ain't breaking up or anything like that. This is strictly this orbiting is where you kind of go out and, orbiting is an insecurity type of thing. This is just a guy scanning, just like a girl scanning, right? And orbiting is insecurity. This is just a guy who, and again, you guys aren't together yet, so he's looking at what he can get, and he's looking at the options. He's just observing. Think of it as observing, right? He's observing the world, and there's all these women out there, but he comes back to you, or he actually never, when I say he comes back, he actually never leaves, right? He's just, just checking women out. Let's just say you guys are semi-talking. Or you just run into him on the bus or a coffee shop or something like that, and you guys exchange numbers. He's still looking, right? But when you guys are getting closer and you're showing him all this value and social proof, and there's all these other women out there, but then you're still doing your part and you're not getting worried about what he's doing. You're not asking what you guys are. You're not asking where are we going or what do you want or what are you looking for. You just do you. It all works out, and he comes back. When I say he comes back, he never really left, or you never really had him, but you know what I mean. And it's just like, holy shit, like this girl's the real fucking deal. And from there, you guys will start, like a guy, here's a good way to put it, and you really need to know this. There's going to be it's like, I don't know if you've ever seen Deal or No Deal. There's going to be a point where a guy's like, you know what, this is a good fucking deal, I'm not going to take any chances. And that's how you want him to feel. You want to make him feel like you're the $1 million suitcase or a briefcase. And no matter, even if you're not, you want him to think you're that $1 million suitcase. And so when he's looking out and wondering, you're thinking, dude, don't be playing that shit, I can leave. A lot of people think I'm the $1 million suitcase. Don't pull that bullshit, okay? If you've never seen Deal or No Deal, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. So if he's out here looking at that 500,000, 1,000, 600,000, 10,000, whatever it is, dollar suitcases, make him believe you're that $1 million suitcase. He will come back. There's a time, there's going to be a time and place where a guy thinks, and this is usually why a guy will get tied down to one woman, not others, right? Even though he might tell these other women, I don't want a relationship, but he tells this one, you know what, I do. It's usually because of this. a guy's gonna, there's a time and place where a guy's like, you know what, like, I'm gonna take it. Like, this girl seems legit enough, I'm gonna take the chance. And it's because she played the part she was supposed to. She played the $1 million suitcase. She showed her value. She didn't chase, she didn't run, she didn't show any cleanliness, things like that. So when he does that and he commits to her, it just unfolds from there. And from that point, you guys just got to be a team. You got to work on things. You got to build, and the goal right here to make him fall in love with you is to make him want to be a better person because he's with you, right? You make him want to feel like a man. You make him want to become a better version of himself, and you make him want to just fall in love with you and become one. And, if that happens, then, good for you, because you did something that a lot of people can't do and that every single person on this world is usually after. So, with that being said, that's kind of how the process unfolds. Let me know if this helped you at all in the comments below. Love you, ladies. Take care. Peace.